Hey guys, before this video starts, I just want to be honest here. I recently got a new capture card, but the software just didn't work, and the footage that you're about to see is like really choppy. I would record another video, but right now the Splatoon 3 servers are down, and I don't have much time to waste anymore to make sure I stay on schedule with my uploads. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna try my best to kind of edit around and make sure it's still kind of okay to watch for you guys. But yeah, just in advance, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to troubleshoot some stuff, work on it to make sure this doesn't happen again. Anyways, enjoy the video. How's it going, everybody? I'm Agar, and today, the 10.0 update for Splatoon 3 came out, and that means we got another Undercover umbrella, dude. I've been so excited for this for a long time. I meant to hit equip. I don't know why I hit nah. There it is. I've been so excited for like a third kit or like maybe a decent Undercover. I don't know. The kit seems like okay. It might be all right. It might not be. I have no idea. So I want to kind of just jump in and check it out. Absolutely useless. Oh yeah, Urchin Underpass too. That's right. Yeah, they brought back Urchin Underpass too, along with a bunch of kits. So my recording software is different. So a lot of big news happening. A lot of new stuff going on. I also got a new capture card. So I'm using a different program and obviously a different capture card. So if something looks weird or is a little awry, I'm sorry about that in advance. But that's that. So if you see anything weird or different going on, that's why that's happening. Use this curling bomb here. Okay, that dynamo just shit on me. Anyways, as I was saying, I got a new capture card and I'm using a new program and stuff. So hopefully everything goes a little bit smoother for you guys here, or I can make it go a little bit smoother in the future. I'm getting absolutely wrecked, by the way. Alright, but I'm super excited for third kits coming out, because I did not think this was going to happen. Because they pretty much confirmed that they were done making kits for the game. I might lose here. I'm gonna lose here. I should. Oh, just kidding. I got an assist and I still missed every shot. What is wrong with me? Yeah, no, I'm super excited for third kits. So I think it's gonna breathe like a brand new life into the game almost. Just like a new content update. I didn't think we were getting any more of those, but I guess we are. Oh god, and I certainly didn't think we'd be getting another Undercover. But again, I'm really glad that we are, because it means that I might have another opportunity for this thing not to be total dog crap. I mean, it's not going to be good, and my philosophy of this weapon is I don't want it to be good. If this weapon is good and in the meta, this game is not going to be fun anymore. But I like it as just like as an alternate option to something that's definitely better than it. Like if this can like start fights or just kind of be annoying and it has a decent kit to do so. Like, this whale might actually help it out a lot. I don't know, I've seen a lot of people on the fence about Killer Whale, but I think something that people don't understand is with Undercover, getting shareds or, like, assist kills is absolutely huge for this weapon, because it gives you your shield back. So if you even get a poke on them with your whale, if you get just a little bit of damage, you'll get your shield back, and it kind of gives you that opportunity to have another chance to fight and be useful, have like an actual weapon there. So that was my first thing when I saw. It's kind of same with curling bomb, because the bump it might not do enough damage. I don't know the exact threshold, but the bump, I mean, it's pretty common for it to just kind of wander around, maybe get a bump or like some splash damage. So the fact that like the shareds count as well for getting your shield back is absolutely massive of this thing, and I think that's kind of what they were leaning into when they designed this kit. Is just a bunch of like light damage to get your shield back so you can keep fighting. Because I think this is probably going to be the most aggressive Undercover kit. But yeah, we won that game pretty clean, so that was good. We came back a good amount there, and I think part of that was just how much this thing paints and how many killer whales it can get out. I think that's going to be a pretty massive part of this kit as well. Give me a fist bump. Bang, dude, first game on, let's go. Yeah, a lot of people saw curling bomb and were like, oh, you know, it shoots like this. I don't really need a curling bomb for movement, but it's not always just about the movement, you know? It's about the space it controls. If you're kind of like, if there are people over there and you can't really get there, just throw one. You know, maybe get a tick of damage, maybe get some help from the explosion there. So yeah, I'm a little more used to here. Urchin Underpass, that was kind of a cool experience, just playing on that for the first time again. We're gonna kind of throw that and leave. And that's another nice thing about the curling bomb too. It's not always just about the movement. It's about the space that it can like control and like take up at either as it's moving or after it's done. Because like that whole like section there, people just have to respect that for now. This Kraken is super annoying. Let's pop this just because there's a lot of people around. Oh, I didn't even see that the Trizuka, the Ink Strike. You know, as I was saying last game, this is probably gonna be like this is probably the most aggressive Undercover kit, which I think is a nice change of pace for it, because it's always so defensive. It's definitely not a fighter weapon. So the fact that it now has some tools to be able to keep fighting and to maybe cause just a little bit of pressure, not necessarily to like win a fight, but just to make sure that you're, you know, someone's always has to look at you, or else my shield doesn't come up. Yeah, just to make sure someone always has to look at you, just so that way you're not left alone. And I think the mixture of the killer whale and the curling bomb is definitely gonna do that for it, which is gonna be interesting. I'm excited to see where it takes it, because I like playing this weapon like kind of aggressively, but it just doesn't work. So now that it has a kit that complements that style a little bit better, I wonder how that's gonna, I don't know, affect like how I and other undercover players play the weapon and this kit specifically. But yeah, enough about the undercover here. I think I've done enough yapping about it. For now, we're just gonna kind of hold this zone down. I think that should be a pretty decent idea, because we're almost done here. I just gotta make sure I paint over this. We're gonna pop a killer whale just to kind of make sure. It's just that one dude that I'm targeting, so sorry to that guy, but. Usually I like to spread out killer whale when I use it, but I guess I didn't really have a choice there. Well, that's another clean knockout there. Another fist bump? Oh my god, 2 for 2 on this. Alright, we're back on Scorched Gorge here. I want to talk about why I got a new capture card. So, my other one was an Elgato HD60S, and that was perfectly fine. I got it like February of 2020, and I've been using it ever since. It's been perfectly fine, nothing's been wrong with it, and there's still nothing wrong with it. Like, it still works perfectly fine, and that wasn't why. But now that the Switch can output 4K and can output 120 hertz, that capture card is outdated for that kind of technology. I just ran into a crab, I don't know what that was about. But no, the HD60S didn't have the capability to output 4K or 120 hertz. It was capped at 1080p, 60 frames per second, which was fine. But now that the system, the Switch 2, has a higher capability of things to output, you know, I wanted to upgrade my system so I can fully utilize that. So I don't know. Wow, I actually hit him for a lot of damage there. Yeah, no, I don't know how much of that 4K or 120 FPS you're gonna see, because I only record in 1080p 60 FPS, and especially on stream when I'm live, I can really only output 1080p 60 FPS. Like, there's almost no point for me to do more than that. But for me, personally, it'll help me play better, because I really like playing at least 120 frames. You know, I like my monitors, and like every time I play like games on my computer, like Valorant or whatever else, it's almost always at like 240 hertz, 240 frames per second. So even just having the capability of playing at 120 instead of 60 is what? Yeah, even having the capability to play at 120 instead of just 60 is really nice for me. And I don't know, maybe if I get a better computer, or if I can, maybe, I don't know, some better systems that I can output either, you know, 1440, or I can output like 4K or what, probably not 4K, but if I can output a higher resolution, a higher frame rate, I can bring that to you guys as well, which is at least an option I want to have, even if I'm not going to use it right away or all the time. I want to be able to have that option. And I think I yapped about all the stuff I wanted to yap about. Urchin Underpass again, though, so that's cool. But yeah, no, it's just like a lot of new stuff happening, like new update, you know, new Undercover. I'm excited about that. I've been an Undercover player since like Splatoon 2, so I mean, it's good to, you know, see that it's still getting at least a little bit of love, and I have hopes for this. You know, I think the kit obviously could have been better. I think almost everyone's saying that about like just about every weapon, but I think for what it is, it's not bad. I was kind of hoping for a bit of an aggressive one, just because I think it'd be fun, and I think that's kind of what they did with this. But yeah, between that, like new kits, new update, and a new you know, a new capture card that I got, you know, just wanted to get on here and yap a little bit. Figured I'd put it all in one. Bunch of new stuff happening. Got a splat there, which is pretty nice. He doesn't throw it on the zone, which is interesting. Dude, this zone is tiny, which is very weird. I want to pay for another killer whale, because I feel like that's gonna be a lot of what this weapon does. Oh god, oh, I'm dead. Oh wait, just kidding, he didn't chase, we're fine. Yeah, I don't know, I see a blaster and I just kind of assume I die. Like, I see a blaster I get shot at least like once or twice, and then I just kind of like give up. I just assume I'm dead. Oh, I hit him for a lot there. Oh, and there. Oh, come on. He's so low. So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be wanting to paint for a killer whale a lot, just because of you know, what that can do for this weapon. Because I got an assist over there. If you saw like oh, I'm dead. Yeah. So like if you saw that little icon from a distance, like I got a splat or like an assist with my killer whale, and that would have given me my shield back if I needed it. So I think something like that is huge. Like if you're like either mid fight, or you pop it and then you get into a fight, or if you pop it as you're like going into a push, I think that could be huge. If you're like taking a fight, your shield breaks, and then like either it helps you get that kill, or like your teammate gets a kill and then your shield is back. Like it already happened in this video. No fist bump this time. Okay. All right, back on Scorch Gorge here. I have not been having a lot of luck on this stage compared to Urchin Underpass, but we're gonna see if we can't change that. Also, look at the top. They're all the Embers weapons, just about, not the Knot. Get out of here, buddy. Anyways, yeah, no, it's something like the fighting where like the killer whale can like help you mid-fight or help your teammates, and it'll assist you either way. So I think I don't know. I think that's gonna be a pretty crucial part of how this weapon works. Also, I just got shit on. But yeah, do I think this weapon is gonna be good? No, I hope it's not. Like I said earlier, I hope it's not good. I don't want this weapon to be good, but you know, I think this is probably its best chance it's got at being like a semi-aggressive or at least obnoxious kit. Actually, no, they're all like pretty obnoxious between like the mine, the screen, and now like just this conglomeration. But I think this is probably going to be the best for like taking fights and actually contributing to like hurting people. I had my shield up, dude. Yeah, still not good enough to actually win fights. The main weapon isn't any different, it's just the kit. Yeah, I actually just thought about it there. That's also like an instant like ink tank refill, which Undercover hasn't had until now. So that's also another thing to know. I didn't really think about that, but I guess that's another implication you can use. Not that that's necessarily going to be super useful, but I mean, I guess it's something to take note of. Paint over that Booyah Bomb. Oh, wait! Oh, I lied. I said I was done yapping about stuff. I'm not. Splatoon Raiders is coming out. I'm for sure getting and playing that, and that's very likely going to be a series on here, because obviously I like Splatoon. The series that I have on single-player games kind of fits that perfectly. Also, that was clean, was that not? Let's do this and this. So, like, you could throw a curling bomb, and then, like, and then immediately pop your special and kind of have, like, little to no repercussion ink tank-wise. I'm probably dead here, but I'm going to chase down this dude. It's fine. See, this is why I like Undercover, because I could just go in and make them ignore the point, and then we win. Alright, we were able to secure the win on Scorch Gorge there. Now we're back on Urchin Underpass, so that's pretty nice. But yeah, no, having, like, the extra tools available to, like, be obnoxious, like having a curling bomb for movement and, like, some poke, and having a killer whale for, I mean, the damage and the fact that killer whale is killer whale, but also, like, I could throw a curling bomb and pop my sub, or my special, excuse me, and then immediately get an ink tank refill, which I think is pretty huge, because I find myself throwing subs a lot, and just kind of having to deal with being out of ink. Like, there's a lot of times I do that for some reason. This guy should be dead here, yeah. So the fact that, like, I had that instant ink tank refill, like, just like that, I mean, I don't know, I didn't quite get my shield up in time, but, I mean, it's something like that kind of concept there. Of, you know, being able to just get an ink tank refill off of nothing, basically. Also, I forgot they gave, Stamper a Booyah Bomb. That's kind of crazy, is that not? Okay, I got that shared there, or, like, that assist. I don't know what they're called in this game. Either way, I just kind of wasted my killer whale, but that's fine. I try to target multiple people with it because I feel like the more spread out it is, the better it's going to be. I'm whiffing every single shot I'm taking, by the way. That was just really embarrassing. Yeah, this Stamper's kind of obnoxious, but that's fine. I'm dead. I'm very dead here. Maybe, yeah. Okay, I don't know. Not much I can do there. Alright, we're getting held out a little bit here. I do like, completely unrelated, I like how, you know, the new weapons, even though they might be under the same brand, have different names to them, right? Like, the Stamper I just died to is Stickers. The dualies are, I think, Twinkles or something like that. Like, I think it's cool that even though they're the same, like, Embers brand, they're different names. It's not just like, oh, Embers Undercover. It's like a different, like, name for the brand, which might get, like, a little confusing, but, like, I think it's pretty cool overall. Also, I gotta find a way to, like, get in here. Alright, let's, like, I'm going this way. You guys can hold that all you want. Gonna hit you just 3 times, I guess. That's fine. Whatever. There's no one else I could hit. I don't know how the killer whale works fully yet. Like, I don't know how it decides. I'm dead. Yeah, okay, there's just an onslaught of shit coming at me. Yeah, I don't fully know how the killer whale works yet. I'm not super versed in this special. We gotta get on and paint. There's probably no time now. Maybe? Oh, just a little bit too late there with that splashdown. Alright, here on Urchin Underpass again. They have a whole team of Embers, by the way. Hopefully this goes a little bit better than last time. They also have the Undercover, I just realized. Like, I pointed out their team, and I didn't even realize they had an Undercover. So this will be fun. This will be a little nice Undercover versus Undercover action here. But, you know, I think I have to paint a little bit more. I'm trying to, like, fight, which, like, this weapon, which I think this kit is, like, sort of meant to do a little bit more than usual. But, like, I don't know, the main weapon is still absolutely supposed to fight. So I think, you know, the main weapon being a painter I think I said that wrong. But the main weapon being something that's supposed to paint, I don't think I got hit by that. Kind of outweighs the fact that the kit might want it to fight. Also, painting more allows me to get my, you know, my killer whale, which I think is pretty good for with this kit. So, okay, so we basically just died here. That was a really bad killer whale. I gotta realize that, like, it takes a second to pop, and I can't, like, keep my shield up or get it out right away. And, like, it takes a second for me to fully, like, throw out. And then I can put my shield back up and stuff. So we're getting a little bit smoked this game. Yep, that guy's dead. Bumped him with the curling bomb, so I got that little assist there. I actually might have also hit him, I'm not sure, but I definitely bumped him, at least. So that's good. Now we're in control. We're gonna see if we can't keep this here. I'm gonna just go up, take some space, do some painting. I should be fine here, yeah. Uh-oh. I'm out of ink. Okay, run away. Fucking low on ink, don't have a shield, just run. I mean, what else am I supposed to... I'm gonna die here from a crab because I'm gonna get splashed. Or a dynamo's just gonna rush me for some reason. Dude, what is going on? This map is so small, it can feel hard to, like, find any cover or, like, reset any fights at all. Like, it almost feels like a team fight when it just doesn't matter at all, just because of how small this map is and how little space there is to go from spawn to the zone or the objective or whatever. And I'm sure that's amplified in, like, Rainmaker or Tower or something where, like, the zone actively can move towards you. I feel like that's got to be a little bit crazy. That Undercover's on the zone painting, which he's not anymore. Taking 2v1 there was really good. There's a Dread back here, which I don't like, because Dread is really good, and it's also a bucket, which hard counters me, so I double don't like that. But they got him, so that's good. They're all dead. Wipeout, huge. Give him a booyah. Can I get a booyah back? Let's go. Just gonna kind of throw a curling bomb in there, just apply some pressure. We're gonna pop a killer whale early, because we should be able to get it back by the time, like, I don't know. We should be able to get it back within this fight. I got an assist out there. So, like, that killer whale actually helped. I'm probably dead here just because I'm screened. I don't have a shield. I can't see. Just kidding. I got him with the curling bomb. That's a new one. never thought I'd say that, but we did. We got him with the curling bomb, so that's good. He's way out there. He's going to go on and paint. I'm just going to outpaint him, and we're going to win the game. Just like that. QR? I'll take it. Okay, I gotta go scrub my gear now. Alright, well that is gonna do it. Thank you all for being here. I hope that we have enjoyed. I hope you guys are, you know, excited for Splatoon 3. If you're watching this the day of, I'm probably gonna be live on Twitch tonight. Links in the description if you're interested in that, if you're interested in Splatoon 3, that kind of thing. But yeah, again, thank you for being here. Hope we have enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.